So I'm Tom Deo. I'm the CEO of the Montgomery County Green Bank. Green Bank was created by Montgomery County by resolution. They designated Montgomery County Green Bank as its Green Bank in August of 2016. I've come on board around June of this year. We're lucky and grateful that the county was able to sort of assign to us about $14 million of capital from the Pepco-Exelon merger, from that settlement. And then the county's very wise way, we're the first local green bank, they felt that using that money in a way that would recycle it was better than using it in a one-time out in a rebate type program. So what does a green bank do, and what's our job? So our job is to create investment products that homeowners and businesses can use for energy efficiency and renewable energy. And how do we do that? So we use our capital to attract other capital into the market. We're not going to be the only capital. Our job is to find a way to take our money and get other investors, other lenders to come into the market and leverage and so we're looking to leverage our money at least 5 to 1, if not a lot more than that. And so how do we do that? We take risk positions, right? So the idea is we find gaps in the marketplace where the financing is not yet available in energy efficiency, renewable energy, because we don't want to displace capital that's already working very efficiently. We want to be in the market where capital is not. And so we take like an insurance-like position. We stand behind investors who want to come into the market and offer financing to the homeowners and businesses to undertake energy efficiency or renewable energy. So, and then that way we leverage our dollars, and at the end of the day, I'm supposed to go out of business because at the end of the day, if we prove to them that that market is not as risky as they perceive it, they don't want me because they got to pay me a fee, and they want that fee for themselves, and they'll take that over. And then we'll go on and find the next gap to fill. So what I thought I would do is just sort of take you through our first product to demonstrate that. And we're really happy about this because this is about a couple weeks off before we're going to put it in the marketplace. But I think this helps demonstrate exactly how we did it. So I think now we can go. I don't know how this slide will work. Go ahead, keep going. Just go the whole slide. All right, so so as I mentioned, we fill gaps. So the first thing we did is we kind of went out and scoured the market to find out where was there not financing available. The first place we went was looking at the commercial and industrial sector, and in talking with a bunch of the contractors out there working in that marketplace, we found that the county has a PACE program, and we're going to hear from PACE later, but that PACE program really works at about $250,000 or more. The cost of origination of that really don't work for smaller loans. Pepco offered product at the bottom, and the contractors are saying, we don't have something in this middle space around $10,000, $250,000. Can you develop a loan product that works there? So that was the opportunity. And what we found with the lenders were they were out there trying to underwrite these things by underwriting the energy savings, which, you know, in a lender's mind is like, okay, I understand it, I can't touch it, so I'm not really going to underwrite that. So we said, okay, let's try to find a way to come in there, reduce the risk for the lenders in that space. And by bringing that value, how do we leverage something more than just bringing our money to that? Can we get them to do a little bit more than they might normally do? And bridge that gap and become additive to the market. We don't want to be replacing it, we want to be additive. So what did we end up with? We ended up with a product that's for commercial buildings, and that's commercial buildings or businesses in those buildings. It's 100% financing. It's for the retrofits. It'll cover energy efficiency, renewable energy, energy storage that they may undertake. Go out to 12 years, which allows the investment to then generate savings, which can pay off the loan within the savings portion of that, so they're not coming out of pocket beyond that. And it's not secured to the property. That was big. Most people want to go into retrofit. They don't want another lien on their property. And so we were able to convince the lenders, and that was one of the gives the lenders offered here, was they would go at it without a lien on the property. And as I mentioned, we're limiting it to the scope of work, energy efficiency, renewable energy, energy storage, because we're not in for business lending. We're in it for the energy, clean energy financing. And because we believe we're going to stand behind this because we know that savings will materialize, even though that lender may not believe it. We do, and we think at the end of the day that loan is a better loan. They're going to underwrite the businesses for credit, not for the energy savings, but we know the energy savings will be there. We limited it to contractors in the Pepco program because we wanted to make sure that there was contractors out there of a quality nature, and therefore the businesses and the lenders didn't have to worry about the quality of the outcome. And what we do is we stand behind those lenders. If they have a default on one of those loans, that's where we come into play. We'll pay off that default, but the historic nature of this program is it's a very low default, and we also charge a fee. And that's the part of it that helps us sustain ourselves by taking a fee in, and also helps incentivize the lenders over time to say, well, if you can make that fee, why am I paying you if I'll take, and then we get out of the business. So that captures it. Did I cover it in time?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Fantastic.